The date was December 14th, 1994. Union Pacific Coal Train CUWLA-10 was waiting at the signal in Cajon Pass at milepost 61.55 after departing Provo, Utah, heading to Los Angeles, California. The train consists of 5 locomotives, 3 at the front and 2 at the rear, and 82 coal cars with 5 crew members, an engineer, a conductor, and a student engineer at the head end, and another engineer and a brakeman at the rear end, with the coal being destined to be shipped to Japan. The locomotives that are part of the coal train were Union Pacific C41-AW 9450 leading, and CW locomotives -9 8608 and C40-A 8519. For the rear of the train, both of them are SC40-2s 3341 and 3354. Behind the coal train was Santa Fe westbound intermodal train PPHLA-1-10 or 576 West. The train originated on the Burlington Northern in Birmingham, Alabama, and was destined to arrive in Los Angeles, California, loaded with furniture and other commodities. The train consists of 4 locomotives, all at the head end, and 55 loaded cars, 13 of which will articulate 5-pack double-stacked rail cars. For the locomotives, it consists of B40-AW 576, GP60M 144, SCF 455976, and FP 4596, and with 50-year-old Herbie Wishett and 47-year-old Keith Stockbird as the crew of 576 West. As the intermodal train made its way through the pass, Herbie felt like his train was speeding up. He told Keith about it. At first, it wasn't a big deal, but as the train kept increasing speed, he knew something was wrong. He alerted the dispatcher about the problem.
We're in emergency and we're not slowing down. Come in, dispatcher.
Santa Fe Cajon dispatcher over.
Yeah, we're
Santa Fe Cajon dispatcher over.
Can you read the UP train Cajon?
Yeah, you're following the Amtrak right down the hill, over.
Well, we're in emergency and the rear is not going near the big hole.
Is this the coal train, over?
No, this is the train behind the coal train.
Is this the Santa Fe 576 West?
The 576 West.
What is your speed right now, over? Santa Fe 576 West. What is your speed right now, over?
576 to the Cajon Pass, over.
As Santa Fe 576 was made its way through the grade, it loses its brakes down the pass. Not even the emergency braking help. Keith knew he lost control of his train. Meanwhile, the coal train was still waiting at the signal for clearance when they got the chillest radio call of all time.
Come in, UP helpers. Come in, UP helpers.
Santa Fe Cajon dispatcher to Santa Fe 576 West, over.
UP helpers, get off your train. Helpers, get off your train. You got a train coming your way.
Santa Fe Cajon dispatcher to Santa Fe 576 West, over.
576 West.
Are you the one that is in emergency, over?
Yes, we are.
What is your speed now, over?
40, 45.
Then, the crew of the Immortal asked the dispatcher if the coal train could violate the red signal and get out of the way before an accident happened.
Dispatcher, why don't you let the UP double at home flag by the red signal at Cajon westbound?
And as a response to this,
Coal train 9450, over.
We're calling out. Let's get some speed. Let's go. Hello, helper. Come for power. Get going. Coal train.
then the coal train started to move, despite the signal ahead being red, but they knew that a situation like this was serious. But seeing as they wouldn't move fast enough, the head-on crew contacted the helpers to get off the power as the disaster was waiting to happen.
Get off those engines, now, let's go! Coal train helpers, get off the power! Get off the power! Coal train emergency at Cajon.
UP Call helpers, did you acknowledge that? Over.
UP Coltrane to the dispatcher. Over.
Go ahead. Over.
Yes, I have instructed the helpers to get off the power. We are cutting off also.
Is your train stopped?
Yes, sir. They told us to get off the power. It was too late.
Alright. Are you stopped and you're abandoning your train? Oh, is that correct?
Yes, sir. I don't have any other choice. The helpers are off the train. Over.
Alright. Cajon UP 3492 East. Over.
We're stopped at the hotbox detector.
Alright, thank you. Over.
Santa Fe 877 to Cajon Subdivision. We are here at the summit. We will wait your instructions on the south track. Over.
Okay, 877, thank you. Over.
Then, at 5:12 a.m., the dispatcher got an update from the Runaway. But this update wasn't a good one.
Emergency! There's a big ball of fire!
Go ahead. Over.
Get the emergency person as soon as you can. They just hit rear end on this train.
Is this the head end of 9450?
It's a head on the 50, and we can see a ball of fire. Get some emergency person out of here.
Okay, we got emergency on the way now.
The two trains collided with each other. The Emerald train rear-ended the coal train between El Rey and Cajon, causing the two ST4 that stood to be buried in the dirt, while the Santa Fe locomotive's fusings were ruptured, making it a big ball of fire. The accident also occurred near Interstate 15, where motorists saw the fire in the morning. Emergency services were called at 5:56 a.m. and everything stopped. The scene was a mess. Some of the locomotives and the cars from both trains were roasted to a crispy brown metal scrap to the point where each locomotive was unrecognizable by the fire. The accident site happened not too far away where Sun Pacific 7551 East had derailed. As for the 7 crew members, the 5 crew members from the coal train were okay, but however, Herbie and Keith both suffered injuries after jumping from the locomotives right before the impact, but luckily no one was killed. But this begs the question, how can an accident like this happen in a calm morning, and why? The National Transportation Safety Board, or NTSB, had launched an investigation into the cause of the accident. Before the wreck, the Santa Fe and the model train did numerous brake tests to make sure nothing was wrong right before the accident. The NTSB had set on teams to investigate 576 West to see what caused the accident. Here's what they got. For cars 4 to 7, they have positive brake applications, although cars 5 to 7 have some soft ones. Cars 8, 10, and 11 performed as designated on all the air brake tests, but car 9, DDDX 64004, didn't perform as expected. Cars 12 to 14 has some soft checks like cars 5 to 7, but car 15, Canadian Pacific 521173, didn't apply an emergency. Then, the BN brakes of DTTX 72378 were cut in and the surface portion of the brake control valve of the car had a leak. For cars 16 to 22, AN brakes of car TTAX 353539 didn't apply. KCS 8656 had lost pressure on the first test, but not on subsequent tests. TTX 602334 had excessive piston travel, and 601263 failed to respond to the second application of the third test until 12 to 14 psi reduction was made, and cars 16 to 19 and 21 to 22 have the same soft checks as cars 5 to 7 and 12 to 14. But cars 23 through 29 were hit the nail as they found the cause of the accident. The brake cylinder of Canadian National or CN 6392-65 had failed to hold pressure. The brake shoes didn't go tight against the wheel tread, but however, the brake shoes didn't release. So they made their final report as the cause of the accident was a blockage of the airbags in the middle of the train, leading to the crash. In the end, the 4 Santa Fe locomotives, the 2 Union Pacific ST40-2s, and 3 articulated rail cars were damaged beyond repair, burns, and were scrapped. The 3 head-end locomotives continued service before in 1995. The Chicago Northwestern merged with the Union Pacific, and 8608 was renamed to 9672 and 8519 to 9041. 3 locomotives continued operating on the UP before 1941 was sent to City Rail or CREX, as first spotted in 2012 under CREX ownership. But a year later, she was spotted as part of Canadian National's roster and was renamed to 2018 and was later given a fresh repaint. The locomotive was last spotted in 2022, so we can speculate that she's either still in service or was slightly retired and was placed into storage. Next, 9672 was last spotted in 2015, so we can assume that she was sent to storage. But she does have a chance to be rebuilt, as the UP plans 75-9s to take part of the rebuilding program, which is still going as of now. Some -9s were rebuilt and returned to active service, with one of them being former Chicago Northwestern -9 8701, which is now 9805, which is rebuilt and still hauls freight trains across the Union Pacific system to this day. But back to the topic. Lastly, in 2019, 9450 was sold to a builder, General Electric or GECX, for leasing. We don't know what happened to the locomotive as last spotted in 2019, but we can assume it's scrapped due to its age. But wait! 3341 and 3354 are also still around. But did I mention that they were scrapped? Well, yes. I'm not really sure why, but from the information I gathered, 2 ST40Ns, specifically 1688 and 1940, took their identities as the scrapped 3341 and 3354. The 2 locomotives hasn't seen much since the 2010s rolled in, but there's a chance that they could be in storage. But who knows? It's been 3 decades ever since this horrible accident, but this serves as an example when one little mistake can cause a big one, like the domino effect, for example. But it doesn't end there, as on February 1st, 1996, a Santa Fe following car freight train lost control and derailed and releasing toxic chemicals. Then, another accident happened on March 27, 2023, where a Union Pacific old train was going at an astonishing speed of 118 miles per hour, causing the whole train to not only derail, but causing it to be destroyed. Luckily, the crew bailed out just in time and were okay. So, let's hope Cajon Pass can see his last ever accident. Hello, it's me again. I want to give shoutouts to CSX 1869 Productions, Angel Laredo, AAA Productions, and Jose E. Zepeda for helping out with the transmission. I owe you guys a lot to make this video possible. Really, thank you. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and be sure to like and subscribe for more future content. But for now, I'll see you guys later.